you talked to Brandon lately?
Not for a few days now. Why?
He pretty much just ripped my head off after we got done doing this review. I don't know what it is that I could have done,
Try giving him a call. Who knows, maybe I can get through to him or something.
I knew you'd have to come get it eventually. It was only a matter of time. I'm not coming to get anything. Baby steps, Brandon. I have had it with your cryptic one-liners and your puzzle box mentality. It's always about a movie. Everything with you is about movies.
Nobody can hear you, Brandon. You've always been alone. But I can hear you. You've got me.
One step closer. You are making me more and more proud every day. Will you please, kindly, just go the fuck away? Why don't you just try it on for size? I feel like it'll look good on you. I don't want it, okay? I don't need that, and I don't need you, so you can take it and shove it up your ass. Look, if you would just listen to me. I said fuck off! Fuck. I gotta get out of here. That was great. Oh. So why the long face? What do you care? Of course I care. You can talk to me. It's just that whenever I see a movie, I just get ready to do a review. But after what you showed me last time, what would be the point? Give me the review. Yeah, okay. I'm serious. You want me to do a review for you? Sure, why not? So what, I just sit here and just talk to you about the movie? If it'll make you feel more comfortable, you can just ignore that I'm here and pretend you have a camera. You'd really do that for me? I mean, okay. This is Halloween 2018. I'm sorry that it has to be like this, but you gotta work with what you're given. Halloween 2018 is a direct sequel to the original Halloween. All of the other sequels are null and void. They don't matter. In this timeline, it is just the original 1978 Halloween and this one. In this film, Laurie Strode is locked up in her house, terrified that one day Michael will come back and she will have to defend herself and her family from what she is now calling the Shape. There's also her daughter who from a young age, she taught to fight, she taught to shoot, she was taught how to survive, and it pushed this family apart. And now Laurie Strode's granddaughter seems to be the target for the now 60-something-year-old Michael Myers, who has escaped. Now, when this movie was originally announced and it was shown that one of the writers was Danny McBride, the guy who mainly does comedies and is usually an asshole in them, I was worried. I thought this was going to be terribly written, but it's actually pretty damn good. I thought what they did with Laurie Strode in this was amazing, because in the original one, she did fight back, but in this one, she's got guns, she's got traps, she's got plans to deal with Michael for when he comes back, and she is badass. And of course, she just gives a good performance. Like, Laurie Strode is her character. She just embodies it, and she works it. She does a fantastic job. I also have to give it up for the girl who plays Laurie Strode's granddaughter. She kind of takes the place of Laurie Strode in the original, kinda. She is the one that a lot of the focus of the film is on, while Laurie Strode is, I don't want to say it's a B plot, but she kind of is. But at least we were given a girl who gives a good performance. You see her relationship with her and her boyfriend, how she just wants to be a normal teenager, but it's hard when her family has been given this stigma of what happened on Halloween in 1978, and she just kind of wants to escape that. And even the supporting cast gives good performances. There is a babysitter friend of the granddaughters, and you see her with this kid that she's babysitting, and it's some really funny writing. And the banter between the babysitter and the kid, it legitimately makes you laugh, and it seems genuine. And I like these two characters a whole lot. One thing that this movie does have that the original didn't is some gruesome kills. Like, in the original one, there was like a couple memorable deaths, like when Bob gets stuck up against the wall with the gravity-defying knife. But this one, like, there were a couple of times where the people in the theater were just like, oh my God, like audibly. And it didn't even bother me because I was one of the people that audibly said, oh my God, to some of these kills. They are gruesome. But that's not to say that that's all this movie has to offer, because there is this great suspense that you want from a good Halloween film. You see Michael, and he is scary as ever in this. He is just a machine. There were a couple of issues with the film, though, like when I said that one part between the babysitter and the kid was really funny, there were certain times where the tone of the entire film was just off, because they tried to throw humor in places, and sometimes it worked, but other times it was just like completely out of left field and entirely unnecessary. There's also some character decisions that are made that it's just like, that's what you went with? Really? Come on. Like, one character does a complete 180 with their entire personality, and I guess they were going for like a twist, but it really just came across as like forced. Like they just jammed it in there, and then like not even a handful of minutes later, it doesn't even matter anymore. There's also one character who is Laurie Strode's daughter. She is probably the weakest link when it comes to actual acting performance. I'm not going to say she was terrible, but I am going to say that she was bad. Like, I've seen worse, but when all of the other characters are just giving their 110% and you are lacking, it really shows, and it really, really showed with her. So really, guys, Halloween 2018 was a whole lot of fun. I had a much better time with it than I thought I was going to have. And it did have a couple of problems, but that didn't fully take away from my enjoyment of the film. So I will say that Halloween 2018 gets an A-. So do you feel better now? Yeah, I actually do. Thanks. Good. If this were the last new release film you ever got to see, would you be happy with that? Yeah, I guess so.
Why?
I'm just asking. Wait, no, you can't just ask a question like that. What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's time for the next step, Brandon. Another step? What other kind of step do I need to take? I have the thing in my room. It's away. It's hidden. Okay? I mean, no, I'm not going to put it on, but I have it. So what else? What else do you need me to do? What the fuck do you expect me to do with these? Don't play stupid. You've been here before. No. You are not going to push me here. Okay? I have gotten over that. That was a part of my life that I have struggled and dealt with. So I'm not going to let some fucked up boogeyman in my mind push me back here. What?
Hey man, what's up?
I just finished a review. Why are you calling me?
I don't know, I figured it would be easier than texting, I guess.
Easier? What are you talking about?
You know, I just figured I'd call and check in on you. Make sure you're doing okay, man.
James put you up to this, didn't he?
What? No. What are you talking about?
What is this? Huh? Some kind of fucking intervention? What makes you think anything is wrong?
Whoa, Brandon, take it easy. I'm not trying to.
No, fuck you! Fuck you both! You assholes need to mind your own damn business, or I swear to God, the next video that you are involved in will be when the local news shows your picture to find your missing body. Well, that wasn't very friendly at all. Fuck! Why are you doing this? Because you need to take the next step. What do you mean a step? Why is this a step I need to take? And what is it a step toward? I don't understand. You don't need to understand. You just need to do it. Look at you. Is this who you really are? Some sniveling coward? No. Who you are is a fuck-up of a 23-year-old who still lives in his father's basement, whose biggest pride is a series of videos on YouTube and a couple of short films that he makes with his friend from high school. You're the guy who can't get his shit together. You're the one who has a girlfriend who barely even puts up with him, but we both know deep down inside she thinks you're a fucking loser. Everyone does. You're working at a job that's not going to get you anywhere. You haven't been able to hold your own home for longer than 2 months. You flunked out of college your first year. Shut the fuck up. You have been dealing with this since you were 9 years old. You've just been too big of a pussy to do anything about it. So you want to know what the next step is? The next step is forgetting about your dysfunctional family stress and dealing with this yourself. I'm here to help. Fuck you! This is the next step. What's gonna happen to me? Now, you're going to get better.